Hello there, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be working on a Frinchie. That is a 4x4, I don't know, altered 4x4. This is a challenge that we're having in the Facebook group that I like to play along in, Junk Journals and Creative Visions. And we're doing one every day in February. Today's prompt is drips, and I'm struggling with it. So, well, let's just get started and see what I come up with. I tried it already and failed, and we're doing it again and seeing how it comes out. I am not good at drips. So we're just gonna make this thing and we're gonna see what I come up with. See? I tried. They're ugly. I was hoping y'all wouldn't see that, but I forgot I was gonna turn it over. Oops. They're ugly. I don't like them. I've decided I really don't like the paper I was using. So I'm just switching it all up. I'm just taking that idea and tossing it, and we're just moving on. We're moving on to a whole new world. Okay, instead of starting with the drips, we're just gonna start with just doing other stuff, and then some drips will go on the end, and we'll try not to ruin it. So I went through this thing and I found this guy, and I really like him, so we're gonna put him on there. Let's ink him up a little bit. Let's give him some ink around the edge. Oh, and I just thought of something I could put underneath him. I don't know why I put that down here. I like putting it against my mat, and then it doesn't try to slide away from me. I got scraps here that are driving me nuts. So, put them in my trash can. So this is, I guess, going to be a craft with me because I kind of don't know what I'm doing here. But I just thought of something I can put him on to have a kind of a bit of a background behind him. I have this that I've been cutting the tatting off. But I can put him in here. I can glue him on here and cut around there. And have this kind of around him. So let's put him on there. And I just recently found another one of these at my thrift store. So, oh, I don't have my fabric scissors in here. Here, I got these. Maybe these will work. These are kind of dull. They're my old fabric scissors. They weren't ever very good. Actually, the ones I use now is what I use on everything, and they're still good for fabric. Does that make sense? These just never were very good. But they're doing okay on this fabric. Okay. There we go. Put this back over here. That looks pretty cool. I like that. And I didn't cut it even at all, and that's good. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to put him on there. I think he's pretty handsome. Now, let's see. What do I want? I just got out some of my Tim Holtz stuff. I thought I would get a ticket out of here. I think I'll get like just this 40-cent ticket here. There's one down here. He looks, I don't know, maybe like a train. I don't know. Looks like he's got a like he's won something. He's got a cross there and his hat. I don't know. At first I thought maybe a train, but I don't know what he's doing. But we're just going to get a little ticket here. How are you all today? Doing pretty good? By the edge of this, you know what? I think it's torn. Wonder if I can. Oops, I'm tearing it the wrong way. Got a ticket to put on here somewhere. I don't need that paper. And then I also got out this. I cut things out of it. The Continental Savoy, Cairo. My aunt lived in Savoy, Illinois. I'm trying to look for something, I'm sorry. Let's just, I kind of want something round, or that one's kind of interesting there. That's a different shape. We'll just do that one. I'm probably going to have to get in my little die cut book and find some more things. Like I said, I really wasn't sure what I was doing here. I got these two things. Oh, I could do one of these. What do we think his name starts with? Let's just give him a C. Let's give him a C. Let's give him a blue C. Yeah, that's what he gets. He gets a blue C. Just make up things as we go. How's that? That'll work under there. I don't know if any of this other stuff. I gotta start using this stuff. I got two of these. I'm sorry. I need to blow my nose. I am very sorry. And I actually think this would look better than that, because that says 1951 and that does not. That looks before 51 to me. And I'm going to take my scissors. Yep, that looks good. Okay. And I might want something round there, so we'll put these up because that's not going to help me with round. And I'll get out my book. I'm doing a lot better not starting with drips, but I do still have to get the drips on here, don't I? I can't forget the drips. as much as I would like to. Now, where did I put my book? Okay, for real. Where did my book go? Oh my goodness. It's not where it belongs. Be right back. I'm going under my desk. What? You guys, I did something with my book. And I don't know what that was. This is sitting where my book belongs. And that's obviously not my book. What? Oh, it fell. I got it. It fell off the edge. Okay. Well, that had me nervous. Seriously, would hate to lose my book. It's very important to me. Okay, something round. And it needs to be, you know, it can't be like one of these itty bitty rounds, you know? I can get that big old water bottle out of my way. Not like totally gone, but out of my way for a moment. Wonder what... I'm going to take that off of there, and we're going to see how that looks in the scheme of things here. Oh, here, what about one of these? That is just about right, isn't it? And I could put it sideways like that. Oh, I think that might be what I'm looking for, you guys. Okay, let's see. Is there a string of numbers somewhere here? And then I think we can put this together and maybe a stamp. I've been so out of it, I didn't know she was going to do this challenge, and I am glad because it's kind of what I needed to get back into the swing of things, because I've just been having a hard time. I've been really struggling. This looks like there should be stamps, but I don't think there are. I think there's just all this airmail stuff. This is all bigger stuff. There is some numbers. Don't need people. Okay, I'm going to grab my stamp box because I have plenty of actual stamps. Okay, actually, here's some fake ones, some like printed ones, and we will just find one in there. Okay, now we got this kind of figured out, and I wondered about this in here. Maybe, I can't quite figure out where though. Maybe like Oh, I might have, maybe should have picked the smaller one, the shorter one. It's not going to work. Okay, I'm going to glue this one down here. He goes right there. That one, oops, I need to ink around that one. And this goes here, right? And this one we're putting there. I don't think, yeah, this has still got the white edges. Okay, and that's going right there now. This, let me get my tweezers. Instead of, oops, I didn't. Okay, do I want to put that right there to finish that out so it doesn't look so blank? I do believe I do. Okay, so let's lay that there. Now, I've got all kinds of stamps here. I've got bigger stamps, littler stamps. They all seem to be facing that way. I kind of wanted one facing that way. Although I could, where is that little bitty one I just saw? This one? What about him? Nope, nope, nope. Oh. Well, see, does he look okay, right? No, but what about right there and that? Right there, yep, okay. Alright. So, first thing I need to do is get the guy glued down, now that I know where everybody's going. I think I'm going to is this the one? Pink. Wishing I wouldn't have glued him down. I almost didn't. I don't know if you saw that, but I'm gonna glue or stamp this here. Yeah, I like that there. Okay. And then I wipe him off. These are old. I'll tell you what they are in just a minute here. Yeah, I think I'll use this one. Okay. All right. These are It's About Time by Stampin' Up. And do I need, I don't think I need any more. Okay. Put those back. All right. Now, I think we can put whoops, this one right there. And uh-oh, this one goes underneath that, doesn't it? There we go. That one right there. And then this one goes right there. This one goes right here, so that means this one. Oops. This one goes. Oh, I stuck my hand right in that. This one goes. I didn't stick that in as far as I did the first time, but that's okay. Maybe I can stamp something else on there. Oops. Keep forgetting I'm trying to use my glue stick and not my liquid glue. So much cheaper. This one's going right there. Oh, I need to get this in there. Let's go in there. And this one is going right about there, I think. Okay. Now, let me just put these in here. Woo, that put the mushroom in there. Well, that doesn't go there, does it? It felt different. I thought, what is that? Oops, go down. Okay, oops, I need to ink around the edge. I want to do that before I put the ink on my ink pad and moved it away while I said that. I want to do that before I do any drips. Okay, now I need to see. I got my. Oh, I missed a stamp. That was on my leg. Let's see. This stamp set right here, maybe. Oh, my throat. All right, let's see. Probably don't want a number again, do I? Filed? Filed would work, wouldn't it? That would work. We'll do that. And we'll just use black. Or we'll use this one. Because of that color right there. There. Okay. Now, I want to try to put some of my modeling paste right down here. And I hope this is my good. It is not. There might be some down in here I can use. I have to get me some new. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Oh, I don't want that on my shirt. Okay, I don't want that there. I guess I'll leave that there. I really don't want it right there either. It's not coming up. This is not the greatest modeling paste ever. It was when I got it, but I'm going to have to get me some new. Well, I have an Amazon gift card, so guess what I'm going to order. Okay, I'm going to get this cleaned up and get that dried, and I'll be back and we will attempt to do the drips. I'll be right back. Okay, now for the part I stink at. I really stink at this part. But, okay, so I'm wondering if I should try to make this brown, you know, with my ink before I go trying to do the drips. And yeah, I'm wondering. And I got the white, I couldn't get it off, so we're going to put some white drips on this, too. Just to make that not look all out of place there. Unless I can get some brown on there and just make it look distressed. That might work too. We just got to make it look like it wasn't an accident. This is working pretty good. I meant to get my stamps and stamp that. Let me see if they're in this little thing here. I got my stamps reorganized again, and so I'm not sure where each stamp is anymore. You know how I do. Yes, I do that to myself a little bit too much. I mean, I'm glad they're organized, but now I've got to remember where I put everything. Because it was getting a little out of hand. Yeah, I keep buying them, and then I get this little thing to put them in because they outgrew that little thing, and then this little thing, and then they outgrew that, and then before I know it, I got 15 little things they're in. Okay, let me grab my big thing that I got for them. Alright, let's see here. We got keycaps. Okay, let's find one. Hey, oh, whoa, alright. Well, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. Okay, let's maybe just this one. My itty bitty. I think, yep, that'll work. And I don't want it to be very dark, so we'll just use this one. That's a little bit not dark at all. Alright. So maybe if I use this one and stamp off, and there, that's good. That's a working. Ooh, I forgot to stamp off. Alright, and I need a little bit, maybe some coffee rings. Not all of those, but maybe one of them on there. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe, let's do, yep, that looks good. I like that a lot. But I like that. Great, my husband's phone's gonna ring because I'm recording now. I haven't been for at least an hour. And it rings now because that's how that goes, isn't it? A little bit of something on there. Maybe this one? No, maybe the smaller one. This one right here. What do I do? Oh, well, I just can't see it. I have my itty bitty block out somewhere here. That looks good. You might not be able to see that because it's very, very faint, but I like it. It's just right on that ticket. I like that a lot. But just a little drop on his. I want that tiny drop on there. Yep, there we go. Okay. I'll hold that up so you can see it because I doubt that you can see all that from up there. Okay. That worked very good. Oh, I put my little bitty block away. No wonder I couldn't see it, huh? Okay. There. Now, can you see all? There's that, but then look at the ticket. It looks really good. And then there's the coffee. There we go. Okay, I'm just putting off, I'm stalling on the drips because, you know, I keep running everything with the drips, and this I'm liking. I'm probably not going to like it once I do the drips. I kind of want to do, I did it with some scraps of cheesecloth yesterday and I liked it. I don't have any scraps because I used them, but we'll get some. I just took a chunk. I have to make them look like they've been in my little scrap dish for a while and been kind of pushed around and knocked around, and they were kind of cruddy looking, you know. That's always part of the charm of them. So let's just kind of do this. I gotta get a drink. My voice again in my throat. Okay, so I did this to them. Well, I didn't do this. They were already like this. But this one I gotta do it too. I hope I can make them look kind of like... Because yesterday was rubbish. So I have my little bowl that I stick stuff in. And I just had some little scraps like that that I'd thrown in there, not having a clue what I'd do with them. So I stuck them in a corner, and then I just stapled them on. And I thought it looked kind of cool. Well, kind of cool. Okay, now I cannot put this off any longer because it's time. We're going to try to drip down this. And I'm not going to spray this time. I learned my lesson about that. So we're going to... If I can get enough on there. people make this look so easy. Now, I gotta remember that this is continuous spray, and it will spray a ton of water if I'm not careful. Ooh, ooh, ooh. See, it'll keep spraying. Okay. Now that looks pretty good, and I think I'm gonna leave it alone. Because if I keep going, I'm gonna have a mess. That's my problem. A lot of times with this stuff is I don't know when to stop. And I keep going. I'll have it, I'll be like, oh, that looks pretty good. Let me try just a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. And then before I know it, oh my goodness, it will look absolutely hideous. I do wonder now, oh, I hope I don't regret this, but what if I put just a tiny... Now, would I regret it if I put a little bit of water on there? Or what if I put it on my finger? Yeah. It's looking kind of green instead of brown. You guys are probably yelling at me. Just stop. Just stop, stop, stop. This one is gathered twigs. Trying to cut through the paper clip. Wipe my hands off real good. Here we go again. I'm getting brave. I think I have 2 bottles that are not tightened. I don't know if I call that brave or stupid. That's probably stupid. There we go. Fix that. Don't do that again. Okay, I think we're going to call this done before I do something else very, very stupid. Very stupid. Now you can't actually see these drips. I don't know if that's a problem, but they were drips, right? I mean, you guys saw them. They dripped down. I don't know, like, when it says drips, do you have to be able to see them dripping for that to be the prompt? Because I don't know how. Oh, that looks cool there. Okay, there you can. If I let it dry like that, you can see some of the drips. So I think, now wait a minute, let's start some right here. Ooh. Okay, and I'll let that dry like that. Okay, so here we go. There we go. Thank you for joining my madness today. You have a blessed day. Sorry you can't see it. I'm trying to get it away from all that. Thank you for joining me. You have a blessed day, and I will see you soon. Bye.